Hello everyone, Trey here. This is another installment of my 100 Days of Code, and I'm sorry for going AWOL, not talking at all. It's school's been pretty difficult, and I've been doing debate a lot, and that's been a big part of my life. I've also, when I get home, I'm also tired and stuff, so I just do the bare minimum and then some more, and then just call it a day. So let's start out with the question then. So as you can see, I've commented it on the top here. Spreadsheets often use this alphabetical encoding for its columns. A, B, and C, and AA, AB, ZZ, AAA, AAB. Given a column number, return its alphabetical column ID. For example, given 1, return A, and given 27, return AA. And just so you know, this question was asked in a Facebook interview, so, I'm pretty sophisticated. Jokes aside, this question was very difficult to do, and I still haven't completely finished this yet. As you can see, I can't get to, a three-digit number, as this is basically just a base 26 system. The reason why is because I don't know how to do recursive functions at all, and I kind of don't want to deal with that. Yeah, but I'm gonna do it eventually. I know that for sure. That's a really important part of Python and programming as a whole. But let's actually just get to the funny work here, the stuff that's fun and cool and all that. First, let's start out with let me first start out with explaining this top half here. So I use this list string here, right here, and it just prints out the result that's made here, which is a list, into a string. Then this is alpha, which is all the alphabet. I can't, I think it'd be a lot easier if I just had a string, and you'll see why. And then I have a input that's initialized, and then I made a variable called result, which is equal to an empty list. Now, if we go on to the meat of my programming here, or the solution here, you'll see that it is an if-else statement. And so right here it shows that if x is less than 26, result.append alpha of x. So the way this works is it goes through this list alpha and goes to the index x, which is the number that's the input. Now, the reason why this works for numbers less than 26 is because, for example, if we look at D here, it's 4. If we were to move from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, you'll see that D is the correct one. But if you do 27, there is nothing after Z, so that's why I put this in place, just for it to be a lot easier. Now, if we go into else if here, you'll see that if basically what I did here is that if x divided by 26 is equal to math.trunc x divided by 26, the reason why I did this is for duplicates. So if you have AZ, you'll see that 52 divided by 26, here, let me show you. You'll see that this works, and the only reason why is if I remove this right here, it won't realize that if we do 52 divided by 26, right? It is equal to 2. But it is still part of A, which is base 1. So it's like 9 in a base 10 system. So if I do if I do 2 divided by, sorry about this, but I gotta explain a little bit more. Then here I do x minus 1, which is this number minus 1. And I trunc that instead. And this is a lot easier, as it makes it so that instead of it being instead of it being a BA, because 52 divided by 2, or 52 divided by 26 is 2, which is perfect, that makes sense, but in a base 26 system, it will freak out and go, wait, isn't that supposed to be BB, or BA? So I think you get what I'm going for here. Next, if we go to else, it's result.append alpha math.trunc x divided by 26, and this is just like normal. because if we do it with a number like 51, then it's really easy. And also, the reason why this is result.append alpha 26 is because it's specifically for last numbers, or last for values with z at the end. And so this is why I just went ahead and did result.append alpha 26, because it's always going to be z if this is, true. So else, this is really basic. If we do 51 divided by 26, and trunking in Python, it's part of this import math, basically means just removing the decimal. So if we get trunk 26, we will see that it's just one trunk, obviously. Then we just need to do 26, and then I would append 26 from the list, which would be AZ. Don't worry about it. Oh shoot, no, I'm a little bit funny. So that'll be 1. So if we do, if we go through index and index for in alpha 1, then you'll see that it's A. Then, for example, and then this is just result.append of alpha x divided by 26, and this is for the last digit right here. It's pretty cool. So, and this is basically like essentially just like the remainder. So the remainder of the number, and that gets you what the last value is. So let me show you some examples here. If I put in 200, you'll see that it's GR. And if I control FGR, you'll see it's 200. Next, if I go like 150, you'll see it's ET. So if I go 150, you'll see it's ET. So it's pretty cool. And the max value that this goes up to is 702. And it stops there, and the only reason why is because I don't know how to do a recursive function yet. And it's pretty difficult, and it's too much effort. So I'll get it done eventually. Maybe like 3 months from now. You know how it is. Anyways, thank you for listening.